You heard it here first. Bellew to TKO Haye, Fury to UD Parker, Klitschko to KO Joshua. Just my opinion. Those are the words of the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, on Twitter. Now, as we know, Tyson Fury is a guy with a very mischievous sense of humor. He likes to wind people up. And it's often difficult to discern whether he's being serious or whether he's just joking, particularly when he posts things on Twitter. But he does have a history of making predictions. He famously predicted Charles Martin to defeat Anthony Joshua, and he wasn't joking. He came out after the fight and said no, he actually really thought that Charles Martin would beat Joshua, and he did actually lose some money on that fight, betting. So, is he being serious with these predictions? Bellew to knock out David Haye? That, to most people, sounds like the most unrealistic prediction there. Klitschko knocking out Joshua, Fury to his cousin Hughie, obviously, to score a unanimous decision over Parker, seemed far more realistic to most people. But Bellew to TKO Haye? TKO, I guess he's talking about either the referee stopping the fight or David Haye getting some type of cut or injury or retiring in his corner. How feasible is that? I guess if Tyson Fury is serious about this, he's thinking that David Haye only has a couple of good rounds in him. And if Tony Bellew can survive the early rounds, his fight fitness, because, you know, Tony Bellew's fight fit. He's been the distance in many, many fights, and he's been very active, far more active than David Haye. So perhaps he's thinking if Bellew survives the early onslaught, David Haye's going to gas out. He just don't have the fight fitness. He hasn't been past 5 rounds in God knows how many years. The last time he went past 2 rounds was against Chisora, and that was, when was it, 2012? Long time ago. And that was only 5 rounds. So when was the last time he actually went more than that? Probably the Klitschko fight. And that was a very, very long time ago. So maybe that's where Tyson Fury's coming from, giving his opinion, if his opinion here is serious, which I tend to think it probably is. Fury winning a UD over Parker. Well, Frank Warren lost the purse bid on that. So the fight is going to be in New Zealand. And I think it will be very difficult for Fury to win a unanimous decision over Parker in New Zealand. So I'm not sure about that. Him outboxing Parker, yeah, to me that's feasible. And Klitschko to knock out Joshua, that's perfectly reasonable as far as I'm concerned. Klitschko's got tremendous punching power. He's got a wealth of experience. He apparently, allegedly, supposedly had some type of issues behind the scenes with his wife, Hayden, having postnatal depression or something before the Fury fight. So I guess he's trying to hang his hat on that, and many other people are trying to hang their hat on that as a reason for why he performed so poorly, although I don't personally buy it. I'm not saying that the postnatal depression didn't happen, but I just don't buy that as an excuse for why he lost to Fury. I just think Fury boxed the right fight and Klitschko was Klitschko. So anyway, let me not get sidetracked. The possibility of him knocking out Anthony Joshua, I still think is a fairly, reasonable prediction to make. I don't have any problem with somebody thinking that Klitschko could knock out Joshua. It's a massive step up in quality of opposition for Anthony Joshua. So anyway, let me know what your opinions are in the comment section below. What do you make of Fury's predictions here? How many of them do you think he's going to get right, if any? And what do you think of his prediction record? I've only seen, I think, one of his predictions before, and that was the Charles Martin-Joshua fight, which he got badly wrong. Do you think he's going to get any or all of these badly wrong? And what are your predictions for those particular fights? Drop it all in the comment section below. It's Hatman, I'm out.